Namaste programs, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator, France to Australia in tiny little bits trip. We arrived at Carthage Airport in Tunis yesterday. That's where we'll start off. Let's see, how far away is this? Djerba. Way too far away. Okay then. Where were we headed yesterday? There it is. In Munastir, Habib Bourguiba. And that should be about 25 minutes. Yes, perfect. Excellent. All right, let's see what we can do along the way, though. Definitely whatever this one is. DTNH doesn't actually say where it is. I guess probably because it was in Arabic. Well, thank you, game. We'll just have to go on without that. Let's go to here. Kurun Baliaya. I'm okay with that. All right, let's go. Let us get going. A little bit cloudy on this beautiful day. 11:30 a.m. local time, leaving Tunis, Carthage Airport. Here we go. Let's see, we want 189 for a few minutes, or a few seconds really, less than a minute. But yeah, from the end of the runway I think. Yeah, I know plane. Just trying to get some actual speed here so that we can actually climb a low to Tunis while we're here. Lots of tall buildings. Very big city. Excellent. Why went the camera center? There we go. We'll just press the center camera button to solve the problem of trying to do it manually. Alright, so we want 131 degrees for 6 minutes 41. On our way to Kurun Balia. Kurun Balia. It's a bloody freeway that they've built, concrete just flying along the thing there. How about that? Pretty cool. Alright, I think we can level off too while we're at it. 90% power, 4% trim. The plane gained some speed.
Rover Zulu Alpha 11 leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Oh, is it now?
Carthage Tower Chaps Rover Zulu Alpha 11 frequency change. Carthage approach Chaps Rover Zulu Alpha 11 is type Diamond DA 62 light miles, south of Carthage 1,700 feet. Request, flight following.
Flight following, please.
Zulu Alpha 11 Carthage approach. Squawk 0332.
Why are we talking to Carthage Approach about flight following?
Squawk 033, 2 Chaps Rover Zulu Alpha 11.
Ooh, that's colourful. What's going on there? Shipping containers, maybe. I've already done the QNH. Oh, thank ya.
Roger, Chaps Rover Zulu Alpha 11.
Big city here in Tunisia. And we seem to be losing a lot of height, so let's go to 5% trim then. Atmospheric conditions are different today, apparently. So much town, so much people, so much city. What's going on there? Is that a building in the corner of that park, or is it a, I don't know, like a grassy area that the game has decided to turn into a building? I think it might be a building with those white dots. They might be air conditioning things. Look at this huge thing with a pool in it, open to the roof. Or the roof open to the air, whatever you want to call it. English. Fail me. I'm just going to have to start speaking random gibberish more than I already am. This camera won't center anymore. There we go. What's that green thing? That's a football field with a huge building, stadium, I guess. Almost like, is that a hotel that you can watch the football from? And then also a very green patch of something there. I wonder what that is. Just a green roof, I guess. Wow, look at these circular arrangements here. Big roundabouts. That's very Roman. I assume the Romans came here to conquer. They conquered everywhere else. Still some remnants of that, perhaps? Maybe they just like circular paths like that. Actually a much nicer day than I thought it was when we took off. The clouds were just above us, like yesterday. Every point that I selected had a storm, but in between it was fine. Oh, look at that. The road going through the valley onto the triangular pyramid alien mountain. I know where the aliens are hidden here. They're in that mountain there for sure. For sure. There's no such thing as pyramid mountains. They're all alien aircraft hidden in plain sight. That is one giant quarry. Wow. And there as well. Wow, they've just absolutely decimated this area. So much for those hills that were once there. Alright, we've done 5 minutes of 6:41. So we must be pretty close to Kurun Balia. Yeah, the purple line's starting to curve, so this must be it, because I picked a town in the middle of this peninsula. Well, this must be it up on our right here. These are the outskirts. Oh, football field. In what looks more like a industrial area than a... Maybe the workers there like playing football. Nice lush green area here. Not too dissimilar, although, you know, I say not too dissimilar to France and Italy, but still the colours are slightly different. Every country, every area seems to, you know, slightly different. This feels a little bit more like, well, I'd say Australia, but Australia's even more deserty than this. There's just less green and more brown, I guess, is what I'm getting at. There's our point of contact, point of interest, whatever. Yep, right on the town. I don't know why the purple line's taking me to the left of the town, but the purple arrow, I should say.
Tunis Maghreb Center, Chas Rover Zulu Alpha 11 2,400 feet.
I was going to say, does this place have a football field? Yes, it does. Alright, there we go. We've got our next direction to go. I'm going to fly over the football field first. Nice. Kurun Balia FC. Lovely. Alright, 183 for 11 minutes 10 seconds. There we go. It's quite hilly, Tunisia, it seems. Not particularly mountainous, but hilly. I mean, some of these are fairly tall mountains, but, you know, not super tall. Don't know what I was expecting, whether it would be flat or hilly or mountainous here in North Africa. I don't know much about it. Never been there personally in real life. And, yeah, do you often see it in movies and things? Sometimes. Morocco gets quite a bit of play. I'm sure Tunisia gets some, you know, has Bond ever been to Tunisia? These are questions I don't remember. Possibly not. Possibly not. Look at this lake, though. How are we looking? We're looking good. So we're on our way to DTNH, which is the name of the airport, obviously the call sign of the airport. Didn't have any other name for it, so we're going to call it DTNH. Like I said, I guess it's because this area's got more more Arabic names than the French names or the Latin names. So maybe they couldn't figure out how to put it in properly or translate it. You'd think they'd be able to, but anyway, they've just put the airport in as DTNH and not bothered putting the name of the town or the area. Whoa, getting blown away here. Very windy. I did actually, was it this plane? It's an inset key that I'd never used before. Was that it? Thought No, that's not it. What was it then? I managed to get, like, here the wind to show, which, you know, should be on by default, really. I thought it was inset. Oh no, that's that inset. Okay, right. What's happened here? Oh, we're in clouds. Right, that's fine. Alright, hang on. We're going to figure this out. What was it? PFD? Wind. Option 1. Option 2. Option 3. I think I like option 2. There we go. We figured out how to get the wind there. There we go. Wind's coming this way for 10 knots. Doesn't show up here though. That's disappointing. That is disappointing. Anyway, had to play around with that a bit. Let's see what's going on down here. Bunch of little houses on top of a weird hill. A weird ridge here. I think this must just be a photography weirdness. Looks like a very sharp ridge. Anyway, might be a very sharp ridge.
119.3 Chas Rover Zulu Alpha 11. Approach Chas Rover Zulu Alpha 113,000 feet. Chas Rover Zulu Alpha 11 approach QNH 29.85. Continue as planned.
I will continue as planned. That is the plan. Oh, more of these sort of dotty fields that are probably trees being grown or you know, new growth, perhaps. Very interesting patterns here on this hill as well. Growing there, whatever they're growing. I'm going to go with dates. Date palms. Why are we climbing now? Like, I've even put it back down to 4% trim, and we're still climbing. Must be this 10 knot, this 11 knot wind is extremely strong. I mean, 11 knots isn't that strong. I guess it's fairly strong in the Cessnas, certainly the 152. You weren't allowed to land if it was a crosswind of more than 25 knots, I think so. And that's huge. That's a big wind. Look at this beach though. This is a very long beach. And there, all along there, off into the distance, into the clouds. We can't even see how big the beach is. Dang! That be some beach action. People hiding in there, just all these little farms and people going about their lives. Well, at least they did before the zombie apocalypse. Little town over there with possibly a football field. Seems a bit small, but meanwhile, the one random cloud in the area I'm going through. There we go. Clear out. Oh, isn't that a nice view once you're out of the clouds? Yeah, I'm just in awe of this beach. This beach, bruh. Alright, we've done 6 minutes 50 of 11:10, so halfway-ish. See what's going on down here in this little town. Why are you built so far away from the beach? You know, you get up, you want to go for a swim, and you have to walk, what's a kilometre or two. I mean, that's good for you, but normally people just plonk their asses right on the beach. Maybe all of this is just basically marshland. You wouldn't really want to. That'd be why, really. Especially, yeah, considering this is all lagoon here. I guess that's just the nearest spot that has some solid ground that isn't just going to sink into the ocean, into the sea. I know I say ocean a lot when I know it's a sea, but you know, I grew up in Australia. The water's the ocean. My bad. Looks like good beaching to be had. Real good beaching. Little paths everywhere along this, I guess, for your get on your quad bike and your beach combers and things like that. We're a little bit off the happened here, it zoomed in for some reason. There we go, that's what we want. Why was that in such a weird angle? We're a little bit off the purple line, so let's gradually head back to that. Fly over the lagoon rather than the beach, basically. Purple line actually crosses right on that little bit there, so we'll head to that, and then we'll be on the purple line, then we'll go back to 183, and all will be right in the world. Hill climbing. Go down to 3% then. Alright, let's curve back round to 183 now. There we go, close enough to the purple line, good enough. There's no reason to be on it anyway, but, you know, OCD. The OCD of it all. Just thought maybe I hadn't got my gears up or something. This sort of, for the last few legs, 4%, 90% has been absolute level flight, and now it's all over the place. How's the wind? Is the wind changing? The wind's a little bit stronger. And we're heading into it, so maybe that's the trick. I'm sure this is the airport that I selected. The good old DTNH. I guess it is kind of not... Well, there's a bit of a town there. Yeah, there's a town there. So that'd be the name of the town. but as we saw, it was in Arabic, and I guess they couldn't even bother putting the Arabic name in Arabic. That would be fine. I wouldn't be able to read it, but at least instead of just saying this is DTNH Airport, that's all you get. Look, it's a giant airport too. A huge airport, in fact. What's going on? Wow. In the hope that one day there'll be a city here, I suppose. There's not that much around, TBH, right? And yet here is this massive international airport. I mean, it's not military, it's got, you know, gates and shit here. This is a traditional international airport. Alright, there's DTNH. We're now on our way to Al Munastir. 138 degrees for 9:27, where we will be landing down here somewhere. We'll head to the coast, then we'll follow the coast rather than the purple arrow. No point skipping over seeing what's on the coast. Crazy colours going on here, sort of marshy wetlands. Is it actually wet, or, you know, is this... or is it just old wetlands? I think that's still water, that's still little stagnant ponds and things, right? Crazy. Looks like it's higher than like the little towns around it and stuff as well, so you'd think they must get flooded quite a bit. Anyway, well, here's a town that's right on the beach. I guess this is a little bit of a rocky area that isn't going to get flooded. Little marina. Crazy turn to go over here. Why? But why? What's all this? Why is this all deforested? Weird. Guess it's just where people play and laugh and frolic. What's the word I'm looking for? Frolic. Or floric if you're, you know, inventing words. Let's follow this big freeway, this big highway, this big coastal road. Well, this is a giant lagoon, and we've got a little carved off section of the lagoon and a bunch of, I guess, docks there of some description, and then another bit of water on the other side of that. What is this whole thing? Don't know. Could be water processing, could be, I don't know, oysters or something. Salt collection. Now that's what we're here for, to make uneducated guesses about things. That's where the fun lies. Look at this, this is Beach Central. The resort part of Tunisia. We've got little chairs on the beaches there. Little resort with pools and hotels and tennis courts. Another resort here with even more pools but no tennis courts. There's something quite perverse about having a bunch of swimming pools right next to the sea. Wouldn't you just, you want to have a swim, go down to the sea? Have a splash around in the ocean water? You know, if you're in the middle of the desert or something, then sure, have a swimming pool resort, but... Probably is very hot in Tunisia though, in summer, so they probably, you know, if you just want to be in a sort of shaded area or just flopping around in a pool rather than out on the beach, fair enough. What's going on there? And then there's a slum. Kind of absolute slum, and then next to that is all these rich resorts. Isn't that just typical? Share the wealth. Look, it's just pool central here. This place has even got a football field. Look at all of this stuff. I guess this is the surface paradise of Tunisia. I don't know what the equivalent for other countries would be. The Saint-Tropez of Tunisia. The place where people go to party, and look at this. That's got not really. Is that a building like that? Wow. That's gigantic. What are you hiding in there? Are you building aircraft? Probably building aircraft. How are we doing? We've done 5 minutes of 9. The airport must be over there on that peninsula. I'll stick here on the coast for now, rather than go on over the water, because this is interesting. It's yet another gigantic city. I mean, I knew Tunisia had gigantic cities in Tunis and Sfax, and even I think there's another one further south that's a big city. But this is, I don't know which one this is. It's not Sfax. That's further south. Yet another giant city, all on the coast here. Is that a lake over there? It's a giant lake as well. More resorts, more hotels. Damn. Damn. Into the CBD here, I think. Business buildings. Or businessmen and women to do business things. The dock area. This reminds me a lot of other places. It's amazing how all the big cities in the world are essentially the same. Is that a cemetery? Look at that. I think that's a cemetery. Cool. Very interesting. Very interesting. Meanwhile, because I trimmed down earlier, we're falling out of the sky, but that's fine. We need to be landing soon. And speaking of which, yeah, well, we're still 3 minutes away. I am for some reasons going in the right direction, but I am a long way from the actual line, so we still need to head over to the left a bit. Fucking cool, bro. Fucking cool. Alright, let's continue along the coast. I thought the airport might have been on this peninsula, but perhaps it's over there in this patch of browny, grey, reddy area. Looks like a good spot for an airport. Let's have a look around. Water. Big city. Amazing. All evidence of hills and mountains gone. We're now into utter flat plains. More resorts, more pools. Damn, the pools though. Okay. Well, let's see. Yep, alright, I see what's going on here. The airport is here somewhere, according to, as you can see there, so we really need to be coming around this way. Probably even slowing down, so let's do that. Because it wants me to, oh, there it is there. There, I thought it was over here. So it's here. So, alright, so we're on the down leg. The downwind leg, so let's do a proper bit of landing. And wheels down, yep. Wonder why we've not been announced as landing. All right. That was the wrong button. Yeah, that was the wrong button. Shut up! I pressed the wrong button. I didn't want to cancel flight following. I just wanted to press 2 to get to the airport list. Thank you. Nearest airport. My co-pilot has taken over already.
Northwest of Port Weevil, 1,300 feet. Request flight following. Rover Zulu Alpha 11 approach. Swamp 23 14.
Shut up! Oh, and then you've got to acknowledge the squawk code. I just want to land. Yeah, blah 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 blah.
Roger, Chaps Rover Zulu Alpha 11.
Alright, press 2 this time. There we go. Nearest airport, DTMB, yes.
Port Weevil Tower, Chaps Rover Zulu Alpha 11 is 2 miles north, 1,100 feet with Mike to land.
Chaps Rover Zulu Alpha 11 Port Weevil Tower. QNH 29.85 wind 217 at 15. Big left base runway 25. Chaps Rover Zulu Alpha
Runway 25?
17 at 15. Clear to land runway 25.
Oh, well, that's not what the fucking
Clear to land runway 25 Chaps
purple
Rover
line
Zulu
told
Alpha
me.
11.
Oh no, this is it. Yeah, no, this is 25. Yep, sorry. I'm looking at it wrong. It will be 25. Fine. Fine, I'll allow it. Alright, let's do this. Let's line that up like that. Start our turn. I think we're a bit high, so we'll power it down a bit, maybe even power it down a lot. But again, this plane does seem to descend quite nicely when we want it to. It's not as floaty as some of the others. Bit short. It's fine, bit of power just to get us there. And here we are at Al Munastir. Beautiful. We have landed. Why is the steering so weird all of a sudden? There we go. Let's get the brakes on. Plane wants to glide all over the place. It's like I'm on ice. No, no. You can come and get my plane. Concierge, come and get my plane. Thank you, sir. That was leg 9 of the big France to Australia in tiny little segments bush trip. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for existing. Au revoir. Goodbye.